to our podcast, Newsflash. That was so Finnish of me. Newsflash. We have the Newsflash with Cheryllis and Lumi.
I think I can't even do it. This is how we will talk. I can't do it. Can I do it? I want to sound really Finnish.
It
but
is
I was bad.
A pleasure to see you there behind the camera today.
It is nice to see you. It kind of looks like I don't have a shirt, but I do.
I think your English is too perfect for like imitating. You have to be more Kimi Räikkönen. You know, you have to think that your entire life is like beer, cars,
women, yeah. True, and a lot of billions or millions. I mean, I guess he's not a billionaire. He's not a billionaire. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounded. Yeah, you have it. Now it's correct.
He's not a billionaire.
He is very rich. We used to live in place in Helsinki where he had his home. It was sold for 14 million euros. But in any case, I don't think that's even like a lot of money if you compare to a lot of whatever the fuck.
True, but in Finland it is.
It's a lot of money in Finland, yeah. And I don't know who bought it. It might be that nobody bought it, just went out of the market. But in any case,
True.
So let us begin.
Here we are. Again, after some technical difficulties. One day it will happen. But do you like the colored light here?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's just, I love pink. Like, is it
I
pink?
love pink too.
Yes, it's pink.
It is pink, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. I love everything pink, so that's why I got this. Yeah.
Okay. I have some news for you.
You do?
Yeah, and I think like this first news is correlated. Can you say correlated? Is that even a word? Anyway, it has something to do what we were discussing last week, which were Gracie, the giraffe that was running away. But they found her.
Maybe it was a listener of this podcast that found her.
Yeah. Let me just briefly go through where they found her. I think it was like a place somewhere. Yeah. She is finally found. She was wandering off that remote private ranch, and she was spotted about 4 miles south of her enclosure during an aerial search in the Texas Hill Country.
Oh wow! Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I am impressed. I'm very happy for Gracie that she's not dead. This is a very Finnish thing to say, I think. To always feel like, oh yeah, like I'm happy that they're not dead, so it's good. Yeah.
I think the Finnish people would be more the Finnish people, like we're not Finnish. But any case, I think like us, our country, like countrymen and women, would be happy that, or they wouldn't be happy. They would be commenting something about, why didn't they close the gate? Those
Exactly.
Stupid people. The giraffes are supposed to be in Africa, not in America.
That is another good point. Why is the giraffe even in the US?
Why do you have a giraffe in your private property? I'm just like, what are you doing with a giraffe? Is it like, do you have it for, I don't know, tall purposes?
I don't know. I think it's
like,
just...
you want to reach something up high so that you can climb up the giraffe and just like, hang.
Because that's the most convenient way, I think, yeah.
I think so. That's a ladder. Stairway to heaven.
Exactly.
Okay.
Okay, my turn. Sorry.
Oh!
Yes, my camera doesn't want me to show my boobs, so I'm gonna tell you some news. You can see how it's always like blocking them.
Horrible.
See how it's always blocking them? Like, let me try it like this. See?
Okay, what's
See?
the opposite of a cock blocker? It's a tit blocker.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, no. I'm like... now it doesn't actually. Now I'm too high.
You need to be flashing them like very fast. Fast flashing. Do the Kimi Räikkönen.
I'm too scared to go here now. I'm like, show them. Because like, there he has some boobs. I think we have to edit that out.
Yes, might be.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah. But now we know. Apple doesn't want my boobs. Does anyone? That remains a question. So. I don't know. Well, I thought this was really cute and wholesome. So the headline is, "Till death do us bark. Pets serve as witnesses at Ecuador weddings." So like this dog is the witness at this couple's wedding and like kind of signing the witness thing or like, putting like a paw print.
Okay.
I think that's so cute.
Yeah, I think it's kind of weird at the same time that they are that's legal, but I guess
If I ever get married, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to Ecuador just for that.
Ecuador.
Ecuador.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I've heard about those dogs that have like they carry the ring for the wedding people.
Exactly, yeah.
So,
But imagine like the dog is also the witness. What if the dog could also witness like the signing of someone's will or things like that? Or what if the dog could be like someone's power of attorney? Would be cool.
Divorce paper.
Yeah.
Witness.
Exactly.
You can be like when okay, this couple, because we obviously don't believe in happy marriages, so this couple, when they're splitting up, then they can always like refer to having the dog as their witness for whatever the fuck they need to go through when they have like
Exactly.
Cool.
I think that's amazing. I have like one really convincing dog witness right here.
He looks dead.
He's alive. I think he's just tired from his massage.
Oh yeah. I actually bought my dog, what the fuck is this called in English? You know, the not the leash, but the thing that goes around the dog?
The harness.
Yes, the harness. So I bought like a separate harness for like running, and then a separate belt for myself also for running, and then we have like the leash already that is like... So I'm looking forward to try it. I'm traveling and I will take my dog with me, and I will also take all the running gear with me, and then I'm gonna see if I'm gonna die or if I'm gonna be happy.
Or something in between. Hopefully not dead.
I believe I'm gonna die, but not off the dog or the leash or whatever, but because I'm going to a country where everyone is known for being like supermodel, tall and skinny and very good runners. Or no, then they're working as workers in Finland. I'm talking about Estonia. There's a thing here in Finland. So Estonian men are, they are either the supermodel length and they're very good shape and stuff like that, or then they're construction workers in Finland.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in my case. I'm heading over to the next one. This next one is not wholesome. It's nothing like wholesome. It's actually kind of sad and kind of upsetting. But I had a reference towards a special song, and I'm gonna know if you know the song. Okay, so the headline goes like this: man murdered wife and tried to make it look like suicide years after partner was electrocuted in bath. What? And I'm gonna stop there in the electrocuted in bath thing. Do you remember a song that had a music video with something thrown in the bath?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a hint. It's my life, don't you forget. Do you remember?
Ah, yeah. So No Doubt, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I was just immediately thinking about that, even if it's kind of sad and kind of sad and kind of like I didn't know that was a thing, you know, in the because a lot of electrical devices should have, or at least I think that they should have like some kind of shut off if thrown in water. And for housing in Finland, you have this maadoitus. What is that in English?
It's like, I wonder if it's grounding. I'm not sure.
Grounding.
I'm not sure if that's the word or if I'm just like... Yeah.
So if you're not up high, you're down low.
Yeah, exactly.
So any case, I don't know anything about electrical things, but I know for a fact that if you would throw, for example, in the No Doubt music video, she throws like a hair, what's it called?
Hair dryer.
Yeah. She throws that in the bath and the man obviously dies. But in Finland, if you would do that, our house would like fucking shut off, and you would have to go through this plug in the wall and just like, you know, put it on again. So you cannot murder someone in Finland using that method.
Oh, I actually didn't know that. I thought that it would also be possible. But it's not like I ever had this plan, but, you know.
I search for very weird things. I haven't had this plan, but I just happen. No, I'm just kidding. To be really honest, I remember I was a small kid when this No Doubt video came on, and I think that was a part of me becoming like a feminist or something, because I was like, you know, as a little child, like watching it, like, oh, she
like
she
I too want to want to throw something there. Oh, yeah. No, I was like older. Because I'm old, but I was a teenager. But I do remember it. But I don't remember that part of the video. But interesting. But I actually just listened to like a true crime podcast where like they were discussing like cases where like people were killing women by like drowning them in the bathtub by like holding them by their legs, so that then there wouldn't be like a sign of them like pushing them down, so you wouldn't have bruises anywhere. Oh, so you would like somehow hold
water torture.
I know.
Oh
but then there was some guy who then like in the end was like acquitted because he was like being blamed that like they were saying that you did this, but then after like 20 years or something then he was acquitted, but then it still isn't exactly certain if he really did it or not do it, but obviously there was like not real evidence except some life insurance policies. but you know, and then the woman like mysteriously died like that, and then he also had another girlfriend, so yeah, maybe he did that, but that was apparently the method, so I was like, that is spooky. Dogs won't do that to you, so that's nice.
I think this is so weird, actually, like if you compare like the US and like Finland, for example. I think in Finland it's quite common that people, or it's not quite common that people try to murder people to get insurance money, because first of all, our insurances suck. Yeah. So you would just get like 10,000
or nothing. You would have to fight LähiTapiola, the insurance company, for like 20 years until the day you die, and still you don't get anything. So it's not worth it.
Yeah, but any case, I think like in Finland, they report a lot more of these cases where people have actually tried to like burn the whole house with their family inside, and there's been some kind of insurance thing. Yeah. And I don't think I see that much of those cases in the US, or maybe it's just like we don't reach those news. I don't know.
Could be. Yeah. Could be.
All right.
I don't know. But I listen to too much true crime, so I know too much.
If this man has gotten any charges. Oh, I don't want to read the next story. 25 years later. Oh my god. Set a scene. Okay, so apparently this guy, he raped and murdered the girl. Yeah, and after watching sex videos and stewing over her new relationship and demand for an inflated financial settlement as a part of their divorce proceedings. That's so fucking crazy.
I know. People are insane.
Yeah,
maybe it's not a good idea to get married. Well, not like I have like a wedding planned anyway, but you know.
I think like what was she called? Anna Nicole Smith. She had a thing. She was like marrying someone that is very old. Okay, she didn't got any money of it. Like apparently.
No, she did, I think.
Did she?
Yeah, I think she inherited it all. But like then the kids sued her. But I can't remember if she then had to give some of it back or how it went. But like,
yeah, but she died before the court was like finalized with the thing, because that was like she was. I think they didn't even like get it to court like finalized.
Really? I think she definitely got the money. Then like at least like at first, but I don't know. I have to maybe I'll Google it. Anna Nicole Smith money.
There's a documentary in Netflix about Anna Nicole Smith. I actually watched it. I think I remember something like they weren't like that. She died before the case because her son died and then she died, and it was like all, you know.
It was all a mess. Let's see. Now I really want to know actually like what happened there. But what I did read was that they were like actually in love, and that she like actually like really loved him. So it wasn't just like, yeah, I'm just waiting for you to die. So like, but like she
And
was
I
really actually
understand
like.
her. I mean, I'm a stripper too, so
Yeah.
I like you get a lot of like shitty men around yourself, and you get a lot of those guys that are like so entitled that they think that money can buy you anything, and they're not being nice to you. They're just like being extra douchey because they have the money. And I think like if you're a stripper and then you actually meet someone that would see you as you, and maybe you had some troubled childhood before that or something, then I mean, of course you're gonna feel like nice. And especially because I understood that Howard was marrying her because he wanted to give her
Because
like,
he wanted her
life.
to inherit him. I think it was like that.
He
Yeah.
wanted to give her a better life. He actually liked her, and she was giving him attention and stuff like that. So, so the thing with do not fall in love with the stripper, or all strippers doesn't love you, might be true, but might also not be true.
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like they had something like real. But let's see. Now I'm like,
I'm gonna take a sip of my non-branded drink here that nobody's gonna see what it is.
I don't even know. It's too long. It's English. I don't know. Anyway, I'm too lazy to read it now.
We will maybe know next week, or then
we will find out.
I think you should watch the Netflix documentary. It was good.
I think I've seen it, or at least half of it. I'm annoyed that I can't show my cleavage. Oh no!
Oh, it got so not. What did you do?
I just
you
leaned
went
back.
like this.
I leaned back. Now it's again like, no, it was a joke. I have to be here like this.
I'm covered this time. I have something proper. I have actually like something else than workout clothes on. That was because I did my workout like today with my trainer. So
I did nothing.
I don't have to sweat anymore. Yay!
I am sweating, but not because of work, just in general. But yeah, my dogs had a massage, and that's been my day.
As what's it called? You were guarding them while they were getting massage?
Or I mean, I was like hanging out with the two when one was getting a massage in my bedroom.
I met your dogs. I think it's a job itself. Yeah.
That is very true. Yeah. Except Frank is here now, like completely unconscious. Frank, are you alive? Yeah, he's moving. He is so sleepy, I think, because of the massage. It's like really tiring, actually. And they're always like this after that. But anyways, yeah. anyways.
Your turn.
My turn. One moment. So, because even though I'm old, I also have like this sense of humor of like a teenage boy, and somehow I thought this was like hilarious, even though not funny for the building that it happened to, but it says that a roof of BJ's wholesale club in New Jersey partially collapses during heavy rain. So like BJ's, so I'm like
like BJ's, like
yeah, so like BJ's wholesale club, yeah. So like it's like a wholesale place for show shops. I'm afraid to say it, you know.
You can say blowjobs.
Can I say blowjobs? Yeah. So it's like a wholesale club for blowjobs. So like
I have so many questions. What the fuck is a wholesale club for blowjobs? How do you, what?
I mean, I think it's just a name. I don't think they actually sell blowjobs, but they call it BJ's Wholesale Club, and I thought it was funny, and I was just imagining that. Imagine if it's like a wholesale place for BJ's, that it's like a bordel, but only for BJ's, and for like wholesale price, so you have to buy like 100 of them, and then you get them cheaper. So that's what I was imagining. That what is happening there, but probably not.
Maybe they have the coupons there, isn't that a thing?
Yeah, exactly.
As well?
Maybe
That
there's
you
some
go with
coupons.
the coupons, and you're like, I have this coupon. It goes
Yeah,
for
exactly.
many
You get them in the
thousands.
mail, and then you go there and you're like, oh yeah, like I'm getting like a special
But now
one.
we're assuming that there's girls working there. There might be guys. There might be
Exactly.
whatever that doesn't want to
Can
precisely
be anyone.
gender.
Can be anyone.
Yeah, aliens. Aliens.
Exactly.
Whatever.
Exactly.
Okay.
So anyway, I thought it was funny because I am a teenage boy.
I understand you. I thought it was funny too. But now I'm just a little bit curious, like what are they selling there? It sounds like a name for like a golf club or something.
Exactly. But like in the pictures there's like some like big like boxes of something. So I assume maybe I don't know, some normal stuff, not blowjobs or.
Have you watched this show from, I think it's like Storage Hunters or something? I was just thinking about the boxes because that is also something that's very, what I assume that is unique for the United States, that you can just show up and then you buy like, you don't know what it is that you're buying and you're just like buying a whole container of it. Like, who the fuck does that? Who has the money for that even?
Exactly. But I mean, I guess you could. Well, I don't think you could do exactly that in Finland. But you can buy like an apartment or a house from like what do you call that? From a pakkohuutokauppa, where they're like forced to sell it, and then you often can't really see it before. You just have to buy it, and then good luck when you see it.
But you see all the public records from it, and in Finland everything is public. So I think, and also they usually take a lot of pictures from there too. So it's not like you haven't seen the building at all.
Yeah, I mean on the outside, but I don't think you often can see it from the inside because it's like.
Yeah, they do take pictures.
Really?
From the inside.
Okay.
I have a friend. I wouldn't say it's a friend, but it's like a person that I know that is like fighting with the authorities right now, and she's property has been photographed from the inside and everything, and it's.
Okay, wow, okay. Because like, at least in Germany, or at least in Berlin, because Germany has different states, but at least in Berlin, often you don't see what it looks like. So they also have this. And then it's just like a list of like, this is in this address. You can go look at it from the outside. But then it's like, it's anyone's guess what it looks like on the inside. You can buy it, it's cheap. It might be just completely ruined or not, but it's your problem then. But that's how they do that there. Because a friend of mine wanted to buy something like that.
It's like the mystery box you have like from different makeup stores.
Yeah.
You have like this. Did you read about it? Like it was Normal, Normal. It has like it for you that don't know what Normal is. Normal is a store that sells a lot of cheap things for cheap. Yeah. Basically. So they were in like this kind of what's it called? Like a drama or something. That they were accused of putting like try-on products and reselling them. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It was a bit nasty.
That sounds
Just
nasty.
a tiny bit.
Yeah, I sometimes
Imagine that you're like buying a surprise bag for like, I don't know, 10 euros or something, and then it's like all those, because people are putting their fingers inside like the containers, and then they're like,
yeah, exactly, and then it's that.
Putting all. Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager, we also used to use like all the try-on products for ourselves. When we were like, not in school. We should be in school, but we were not in school. I don't know what it's called in English.
Skipping school. Yeah.
Skipping school, yes, correctly. So then we just went there and, and all the perfumes and stuff like that. And that's also a thing, I think, when you go for an airport, you have to go to the perfumery and just, use whatever perfume you're used to using, but you spray it there because you save money.
Exactly.
Because you don't have to.
I mean, it's clever, it's smart. And now my boobs are visible. Yay. Sorry, I'm just too obsessed with my boobs. Because I was sad. I was like, I'm gonna like have some cleavage today, but no. Apple says no.
But you were last time also obsessed with my boobs, so I think it's like good.
That is true. I have like a boob obsession. It's a problem.
I don't think it's a problem to have a boob obsession.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. If it's not like actually bothering you, like you're playing with them just all the time and don't go to work, that would be a problem. But
not in public, so yeah, I guess it's okay.
But if we work with playing with our boobs, then does that make us a problem or the job a problem?
I think none of it is a problem. It's all good.
all boobs.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, maybe it was me, or was it me? Was it you?
Was it me? I had the BJ.
Yes,
Just
then it's
now.
me.
I think that's you. Oh yeah, I can hear your dog.
Any case, sorry for all the sounds. It might be my dog, it might be my punani, it might be something else. But any case, I have one. Okay, so for the fun news, this is a Florida man.
Yeah.
Florida man assaults mom with spaghetti sauce, hides in bushes from police.
Okay.
And then affidavit, whatever that is. I don't know. I
So-
don't actually know the word.
So assaults his own mom or like a mom?
I think it's, yes, his mother. Okay, here's a Florida man was taken to jail after he threw spaghetti sauce at his mother during an argument at their home over the weekend. But I was like thinking like spaghetti sauce, is it like with the minced meat or whatever, or is it just like the tomato ones? Was it staining her shirt? Was it warm?
Well, or was it like the glass container that it comes in?
Yeah, because I don't think like if you're assaulting your mom with fucking spaghetti sauce, then you don't do like a soffretti and make everything from scratch.
Yeah, that is true.
That sounds more like you're buying the Mamma Dalmia or Dolcida or whatever, those from the store.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, his poor mom.
Yeah, but I think that's not like if you're a mom to someone that assaults you with a spaghetti sauce, whatever, I think it's not like the first time he has gone like loco.
Yeah, exactly.
I think the mom has been there, done that. I think this was just like the last drop of spaghetti sauce over her.
That is
like,
true, yeah.
Fuck you! I'm going to the police.
That is true. I would disown that kid if like I had like an adult child who assaulted me with spaghetti sauce. I'd be like, "You're on your own, kid." Bye. That's a Taylor Swift song, by the way. You're on your own, kid.
I think like as a girl who has ADHD and this is a story from my youth. We had a very big argument. We were actually eating spaghetti with my family, and my dad was. I think it was something like I was dating a guy and I was very sad and upset that day, and I shared to my parents that he broken up with me or something. And then my dad, because my dad is always like, that man that makes like those "but did you die" comments, and he was like, "But maybe that's because you're friends with other boys."
What?
And I was so mad. I was like, because my brain, especially when I was a teenager, before I had medicine for my ADHD and like even had a clue that I have ADHD, I was so mad. I remember I picked up the spaghetti spoon. I had it like in my hand because I was like, pouring spaghetti sauce on my plate. And I was so mad. So I like on his head, and the thing, the whatever that you're picking up the sauce with, it was like broken in two. And I'm still like, this is 15, 20 years ago almost. Oh, my other earpod fell out. But anyways, it was so long ago and I'm so ashamed of it. Like still, I would apologize 1,000 times if I had the chance.
Oh my god, okay. Yeah, but it sounds like nothing worse happened then. So, like, you didn't, like, stab him. So, I'm cool. Also, it sounds like you were a kid.
Yeah, I was a kid. But at the same time, I mean... Yeah. I think people have told me, like, after that you're so Latino. Because, like, Latinos are always, like, a lot of, like, using their hands when they talk. And they're very, like, tempered. But... I don't think that's like my issue. I think just my issue was the fact that I was like heated up and I didn't take any kind of criticism. Yeah. Especially from my own family.
Yeah. And then you were like, violence. That's the answer.
Yeah. But I mean, besides like my dad getting the hit that one time, which I feel very ashamed of, of course I told him that I'm sorry, but I mean, I can't recall that many times that I've been violent. Maybe, okay, actually, one ex. But he was cheating on me, and we were actually meeting up with the girl that he was cheating on me with, because it was so like fun and random, because that girl looked like me. We were like both blonde hair, both were like taking care of our appearance, wearing like Barbie clothes and stuff like that. And we met, and we were discussing the thing over a coffee, and we were like, fuck him. And the guy, because we were like outside in a restaurant, like a cafe or something, and he walked past like across the street, and we were both like, you know, have a drink, and then we run there, and I was like,
that sounds like some sort of a movie.
And I'm not, you know, I'm not ashamed of that. I think that was a good call. I would do it again.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Florida woman, but in Finland.
Yeah. But it was only me jumping him. But I mean, if someone watched like the scene, because the guy was like 185 like centimeters, and I'm barely 158 or 159 or something. So I'm sure that's like, is it like 5.1 inches or 5.2? I don't know, but you know, it's like a chihuahua going like this, you know. and he were like, you know, just taking it and putting it on my face and stay away.
Oh my goodness. Always like new sites coming out about you when we do this.
Yeah, but I mean, it was fun because that same guy, I matched with him like several years later on Tinder, and because I just wanted to know that if he liked me, which he had, and we met up on a coffee. And it was like kind of nice to just remember like old times. We were not fucking or anything. It was just like playing coffee. But then he sent me a message afterward, and he was like, "Oh, I really think that we should like hook up together again." And it was like a while ago, and I was like, "Dude, fucking broke my heart." And it was like 15 years ago. Like, fuck you, come on. He was my first proper boyfriend.
Exes are weird. I also had an ex who I had like a very contentious breakup with, but then like later then we were like friends, or friendly, I guess I would say. But then when
friends
he was
with benefits?
No, not at all. But I think that I know that's what he wanted then, because then when he was like visiting my town, then he was kind of like, do you think we could do it again? And I was like, excuse me?
No.
like how about no? So, like, how about no? But yeah, I mean, I guess like, you know, it never hurts to try or to ask.
I think it's also like a guy thing. They're always like, because I've never heard about girls that were like sending, you know, and I mean, not of course, if you break up with someone, it's quite normal, especially if you had like a long relationship, that you might just turn up with that person like every now and then, you know, because it's hard to find people and stuff like that. But I mean, for those that are, what was my point that I was trying to come across? Yeah, for those that are like sending out messages, like we were, we fucked once. We met at the bar and we fucked once for like 10 years ago. And you have my number, and then you send like, "Hi girl, how are you doing?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm doing fine. How about you?" And it's like, "Oh, I'm doing fine. But in any case, should we like meet up or something? It was so fun last time." And you were like, "How can you remember these things? How can you like recall these things from such a long time before?"
Exactly.
Have you gotten any exes that have been like, "Can you send me nudes?" Like several years after you been splitting up, or?
No.
Okay, I had those.
No, not nudes, no.
I especially when I began with our little side hustle, I felt like not all of the exes, but a lot of exes were like, "Maybe you should send out something for free, because we have been on like, that doesn't mean that you're entitled to see anything for free."
I think only 2 of my exes know about my side hustle, at least that I know of. I mean, obviously more could know, but not have told me. Could even be like a subscriber, like who knows. But I only know about like of like 2 people.
Yeah.
But maybe they saw everything. They saw enough before. I don't know.
They were like, oh my god.
Like, oh my god, not this anymore. But the other one is the one who then like wanted to again like hook up, and I was like, the train has left the station. What? Oh.
My top looks like it's dying. It's hanging on from one string.
Well, actually, for me, like I have like 3 of these tops, and then one of them broke like earlier. Like this whole thing just like snapped, like the thing that holds it up, which is kind of like important. So then I had to change, and I was not very pleased with that. These tops are just like.
You can send it to me because I bought the not 1 but 2 sewing machines.
Oh, true, yeah. There you go, like.
Which is also another story.
Oh, 2.
But, yeah, because I was told that the one is for like sewing, sewing,
Sewing, I think I can sew.
Sewing,
yeah.
Sewing everything, and the other one is for
doing the hems, you mean?
I don't know, doing something, something special that you can only do with one machine and the other one cannot do. But so that's why you need both. And instead of being like, okay, maybe I could, because that one I wouldn't use that much. I could like do that things with someone who has the machine. I was like, no, I'm just gonna buy it, you know. So yeah.
So it's like
sewing machines.
You with the sewing machines is like me with all these phones that still like are not fulfilling their purpose, and I still need like a 4th one for like the webcam if my solutions to work.
But I think like I'm that with everything. Like when I get excited of something, I just go local.
Yeah, I do get it actually. I have the same with dogs. Like I was like, I have 1 dog, then later I was like, well, maybe a second one. Then I'm a bit more. You know, it happens. It happens to all of us.
Yeah, I would be that too, but I travel too much and no.
No, I understand. But they're cute. This little Frank. But okay. I have one more, which I think you're gonna like. I mean, it's. The headline is, Florida man ran over his date after she refused to allow him to smell her feet, police say. Yeah. So, yeah, this guy like met this woman through a dating app and then invited her to a hotel, but then there like apparently kind of sounds like maybe it wasn't really like a date because then he was supposed to like buy, I think, some sneakers from her. So it was more like a business transaction. But then when she got there, then this guy just wanted to smell her feet and then didn't like complete this business transaction of like buying the shoes.
Of course.
Yeah, and then she was gonna leave, and then he ran over her in the parking lot. But then she didn't really get like badly hurt, thankfully, which is why I'm also like telling this story.
Okay, I just have to stop there. I'm thinking just like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. When I was little, I used to play that a lot on the computer, and that was like the thing that you went to the strip club and then you danced the strippers and then you robbed them afterwards, or you do whatever, and you took the money back that you invested in them. But yeah, anyway, so maybe he was like something like that. He
was like trying to do something, or like he just really wanted to smell her feet, and then she said it's $1,000 to smell my feet, and then he was like, no, that just wanted to smell them. And then she was gonna leave, and then he like ran over her, but like she was left with road rash and bruising to her back, arms, and chest, but like no like, you know, no broken bones or anything like that. But
did he got arrested or something, or
he got arrested, and you know I think this happened in like I think this was in in Florida, obviously because he was a Florida man. Yeah. But imagine,
just obviously because it was Florida.
Sure, yeah. But like, imagine, it was north of Miami. But like, yeah, that's kind of crazy. It's like...
That's extreme. That is not only like... I know feet guys. I have a lot of those. And I mean, I do think that they're very specific in what they like with the feet. It might be just like they like the toes, or they're like the nails or whatever. Or they like, it's very specific. But it's not like, I'm gonna kill you if you don't show me or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, like this guy, he's something.
But I mean, it must be something other than that. Or is it just, are you that kind of crazy that you're just running over a person?
Maybe, probably like pretty unstable.
Or was it like, I'm that you're into feet, and he's like, no, I'm gonna run over you, bitch.
That I
Oh my
don't
God.
know. I don't know.
I
But
have so
in
many
any case,
questions.
not cool to run over someone with your car.
Yeah. And I do think, like, I mean, I'm not into feet, but I understand people that are into feet, and I don't think that that's, you know, especially if it's like a transactional happening. I mean, you can come and smell my feet. The next time you want to run over someone, just send me a text message. I will let you smell my feet if you pay.
Exactly. Well, I think that was the problem. He didn't want to pay.
Yeah, okay.
So don't
Yeah, because
give
for
him your
him it
number.
was a date. He was like going a Tinder date to sniff some feet, and she was
Yeah,
like,
it was
"Oh
like-
no!" So,
It's
yeah.
confusing, yeah. People are crazy.
I to be honest, I've never heard about a woman that were like running over a man because of wanted to smell feet. So I would
Exactly.
change that. Like, not all men, but sometimes men.
Yeah.
Very often men are
Exactly.
crazy with
Oh,
their fetishes.
do you know any women with a foot fetish? Well, I'm sure they exist too.
I don't know, like, actually, I don't even know, like, women with fetishes. I think, like, women have more, like, kinks. So they might be into something specific, but it's not like, you know, taking over their imagination that it always have to be like this, because that is more common for men, I think.
Yeah.
That they get, like, obsessed about the fact that it has to be something. You know, it's like when they're, like, sending a message for a dominatrix, and they have, like, this specific list of what should happen and what should, like, how should you smell, how should you have your hair, what should you call yourself, and stuff like that. I don't think, like, women are
Yes,
that.
we have that. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is very true.
But, I mean, I like to get my toes sucked. But
Yeah.
I think it's funny. It's not like in a sexual way. It's just like, it's like getting a massage. It's nice. And it's
Yeah.
also fun to do it with your feet. Not like in a sexual way for myself, but it just feels fun. It's like massaging your feet at the same time. So
Yeah, good
it's
point
like
actually.
convenient, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But I've always been thinking about the fact that maybe, like, if I would have... what's jalkasieni in English? Like...
Let me Google it.
something very disgusting.
Like this contagious growth in your
Yeah,
foot.
because you can get that on your penis.
Can you?
I think so, yeah. You can have, like, yeast infection. Is it yeast infection?
It's athlete's foot, or if it's also on the nails, then it's nail fungus.
Okay, oh yeah, fungus, okay. But I've read about it that you could possibly get it. So, I mean, if I would have that, and you would, like, give a foot job for someone.
True, but you would know if you have it. Like, I've had it when I was a kid, so like 30 years or more ago. And you do know when you have, like, athlete's foot. Like, you cannot, like, not know. Like, you'll see it. Everyone will see it. Like, there's no way that you have it and you don't know, and then you give it to someone.
Is it
or
like
that...
the elephant man that has, like, these...
Yeah, I mean, but, like,
crazy,
not like that extreme. But, yeah, like, it is like that. So, like, I had it when I
Okay.
was, like, I think, like, 6 years old or something. And I got it from, like, the public swimming hall.
Yeah,
And
that's so common. That's so common, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, you can definitely see it. Like, you can't, like, not miss it and be like, I shall give you a foot something, you know. And they would be like, of course, I see nothing weird in your foot. Like, you will see it. You'll be okay.
But maybe you would be like, because you cannot like, or you can. I've seen Sarah Larsson, the singer. She had a post about where she was like putting a whole condom on her body or something.
Really?
So I mean, you could fit a foot in there. So maybe you should just like condom your feet.
Yeah, you
Then
could do
you're-
that, yeah.
Yeah.
Or your
Just
penis.
a great tip for anyone out there listening and thinking about having a whatever infection in your feet.
Yeah,
and-
or
and
like go
wanted
to the
get-
swimming hole, like instead of like this, like sandals, like
Slippers.
just like
Yeah.
just condoms on your
Use
feet.
a condom.
Yeah.
I'd love that.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, that sounds like something amazing that I could do, you know? You know, you've seen the pictures. I bought this big. I don't even know what it is. It's like it looks like Kermit the Frog and the Cookie Monster had a baby because it's a green Cookie Monster.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I play dress up with it because it's funny. So I could wear it like that and then just put a condom on and go for a swim. And let's see, I would be probably they wouldn't let me down there, but it would be fun just for content.
I mean, I think that's perfect.
It's just the main problem is that I come up with all these funny things, but I don't have anyone to actually shoot them for me. I need like a crazy person to do these things with me.
Oh yeah, you should move here so then we can do it.
Yeah. You're a bit far away though.
That's why I said you should move here.
We just need to plan something ahead, you know.
True, we need to plan that and then it would work. Perhaps then I would have a phone that works.
Yeah. I could buy you one too. You could be the Cookie Monster if I would be the green Cookie Monster.
Yeah,
because they
makes
have the
sense.
blue ones with that one as well.
Exactly. And also, I don't really feel any shame, so I'd be happy to like film it or do something weird. So I'm like...
Yeah, I have the same thing. I don't feel... Especially if you're dressed up like that. Now, nobody knows who you are. Who gives a shit?
Exactly. Except maybe in my town, everyone would be like, huh. I think I've seen you all the time because it's a small place.
Yeah, but here in Helsinki, I mean, I had a friend of mine that was from a smaller town in Finland, and she visited Helsinki. We were shooting things together, like publicly, and she had like this thing to do, like people's reaction where she's doing weird shit in the staircase or something. Nobody reacted, and I told her in advance that, did you know that we're going to a shopping mall when everyone is a junkie, or at least like every second person is a junkie? So you see some weird shit going on there, like every day. Like people are not reacting to your things. I'm sorry, and that was the case. So
so that's the same thing. I think if you did that in Berlin, like you can see extreme things, and no one like bats an eye. It's just like. So, like, I think one thing that always comes to my mind, every time I think about it, is like this guy who was always in this one metro line, in the metro, and then he was like wearing some sort of like a plastic, but like thick plastic, like rubber, thick rubber, like this suit that was like see-through mostly, but he was wearing some underwear though, so you couldn't see his like genitals, and then it had some liquid in it, and then he also had this like a suitcase, but it was like this water container or liquid container that had like a pipe, or like going from that weird container to his suit, and then he was like kind of like in this weird liquid that like I don't really know what it was in this suit, and then he had this huge container of it with him too, and then he would just be in the metro like that, and everyone was like I don't know, and I don't know how his skin was like able to handle that, because imagine you're like hours for sure, like in this weird liquid, and it was like such a, I don't know what it was, but like he was like a legend, and you're just like there's that guy again.
That's the thing as well with people. I think people are trying to be too cool nowadays, because if you would go like outside for like a smaller village or a smaller town, people would react, because people there are not thinking about other people. Here I think everyone is so like busy in the thought of not giving a fuck about other people. So even if they would, they wouldn't. It's the same thing like if they see an accident happen and they don't like actually, ask someone that, are you okay? Yeah. Because they think that someone else will do that, or that was on purpose, that was for content or something. That's a dangerous road to go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So it's like, I think
it was a fish. Because fish needs to breathe through their
it could
like,
be.
skin.
Maybe he was like, look, he's alive. He just got up a bit.
Oh, cutie.
He's tired.
Oh, he's like,
But yeah, I think it's like maybe because of Berlin that I also am like unashamed of most things, and I don't really care. But also there you're like more like prone to kind of still talk to people if there's like an emergency. So if you see like that something's happening to someone, you will typically go and help or go and ask like what's going on, or you will talk to someone else. But I think Finns are often just like, even if something happens or like you're waiting for a train, the train is now suddenly not coming for an hour, it's an hour delayed, no one will talk to each other. But the Germans would always be like, oh my god, did you see this? Okay, yeah, does anyone know why it is? What should we do now? Should we do this or that or something? And they don't even know each other. But Finns will like never like talk to each other in a crisis. Or like typically they often don't. And then that's kind of like something that's like different, I think.
I think that's also something because I was like a couple of months ago I decided that whenever I get like the eye contact of a person I will smile. I think because I don't know, I just like was listening to this podcast about some people like troubled people or something, and I felt like that's such a small thing for me to do, but they might like do the day for the other one. But I've noticed that there's so many people when you meet their eye and they're like, you know,
yeah.
Or then you're just like so confused if you're like, you know, and they're, you can see like they're like, is she fucking crazy?
Exactly. I mean, they might think that, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. Who cares?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. But our news are done for today.
I was pretending that I was frozen. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sweating and you're sweating and everyone is sweating, so we don't want to sweat anymore.
Exactly. My face is covered in dog hair. You can't really see it, but I can feel it.
See.
Yeah, but I can feel it because I had him like so close to my face, and now it's like here. But yeah, it was fun. Thank you for all the news.
Once again, thank you, and we will catch on next week. Hopefully with some new Florida man news.
Hopefully.
I would really like to see something from Florida.
I'm sure there's always some... No, my camera is just going crazy. I'm not even moving and it's just doing this.
It's like...
Why?
It's like freestyler. It keeps things interesting.
Exactly. Very professional, but, you know, it is what it is.
I think it's your knee covering the boobs. It tries to cover... Yes.
Ah, yeah. Good point, actually. It was like confused by that. Yeah.
Yeah. It thought it was a head.
Exactly.
It was a head. Someone was giving you head. Okay.
I like that.
Anyway, follow our channel. And
follow us.
Stay up for some new news.
Yay!
I feel like this. New news.
New news. I feel like I can't even. It's not even like that hot, and I'm like my brain isn't working even like the little bit that it usually does.
My excuse is just that I have a lot of do because of the traveling. I was trying to. I was like this close to write in a Facebook group that hey, could someone like watch our house and our cats when we're gone? And then I realized that this is a fucking stupid thing to put up on Facebook that we're leaving for traveling and like with my own name and stuff like that because I don't want people to know where I live. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do that. You have to do like Porshake or something like this app where you book someone like privately.
Yeah, but I got a friend of mine, or actually I was like, does your kids, would they like to watch your cats for money?
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, yeah, of course, even without the money. And I was like, good. So yeah. Good. But in any case, let's move on. Thank you so much for watching and follow our amazing podcast for more news.
Exactly.
Yeah,
thank you.
We're like news forecast, broadcast, whatever. Thank you.
Exactly. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.